it's Allie. I'm an actor and a self-proclaimed wino, and I decided to take a little adventure and learn more about wine, and I would like you to join me. This week we're gonna do the 2018 Betwixt Rosé. This wine is 100% Grenache. So Grenache grapes are usually medium-bodied with fruit and a little spiciness, like sometimes white pepper. A rosé is a wine that has been left with the skins in with the juices for a little bit, and then that's how you get the color. That's interesting. I don't know if you can see that, but it's got like sediment on the top of the cork. That's interesting. It's so pretty too. It almost looks like rosé, like pink quartz crystals. So pretty. I digress. We're going to move on and give this a taste. Let's give it a swirl, shall we? So it's a really pretty color. It's like salmon. That's so wild. And now there's sediment in the bottle. That I can't get over it. Okay, anyway. But okay, so it's a nice, pretty salmon color. And I'm gonna give it a little sniff, the little sniff taste. Sniff taste. That doesn't make any sense. Well, I guess it does. Like sniff taste, like your nose is tasting it as well, you know, breathing in it. No. Okay, it's not the same. I don't know. Like, I think it needs a second. Like, I'm not really smelling anything other than, like, alcohol. It's got 13.5% alcohol, I believe. I'm going to take double. 13.8. So almost 14% alcohol. I haven't had anything to drink yet. I swear. So it's almost 14% alcohol. That's pretty high. Maybe it just needs a second to like. Okay, there we go. I think it just, because it's really cold. Sometimes, like, there is such a thing as your wine can be too cold. If it is, like, if you find that it's, you know, just like, ooh, super cold, you can just put, you know, you can hold it. I don't know what that would be like a little bird, like a dove in your hand. Hold it like a dove. Okay, moving on. You can make rosé from Grenache, Merlot, Pinot Noir, Sangiovese, Zinfandel. I mean, everybody knows white Zinfandel. But sorry. I know some people like white Zinfandel. Some people, that's for you, and that's fabulous. For me personally, can't do it. It's just too sweet. It tastes like cough syrup to me. I just can't do it. There are many, many wines, many grapes that can be made into rosé. Cabernet Sauvignon. I said Pinot Noir. Yeah, there's a bunch. I'll actually put a little list up right here for you. Zinfandels, when they are made into rosés, are generally sweet, fruity. Grenaches will be fruit, but it's going to be medium bodied. Like this is very medium bodied. I get blood orange now too. Wow, that smells really good. Okay, time to taste. Taste. It's interesting. I taste blood orange, like I taste blood orange fruit on it. It has a little bit of acidity, but not a lot. It is dry. It doesn't have a lasting finish. Like it's not, like it's gone already, you know? Like, yeah, it's gone. I would need to, keep drinking. That's not a problem. That is so crazy. Like, I just taste blood oranges. Blood orange wine. It's still blood orange. Nothing much has changed. It's $10. I don't really think that it's going to be like, oh my God, this is blowing my mind. I can't believe it. I get blood orange. That's really it. It's a little, it's not a little, it's a lot underwhelming. It's okay. It's $10. So I shouldn't say that I'm not expecting a lot, because that's not fair to wines that are $10, because I have had some wines that are $10 that are really delicious. This just happens to be an okay wine. It's not horrible. It's not delicious. It's not yummy. It's okay. You know what? The name is fitting, because Betwixt means in between, and it's in between. It's in between bad and in between really good. It's okay, it's okay. The most expensive rosés and the most renowned rosés are made in Provence in France. My favorite thing about this wine is the blood orange notes. I am a huge blood orange fan. I love blood oranges. So that's nice to taste. Yeah, that's my favorite thing about this wine. My criticism about this wine is really that's all there is. Like, blood orange. I don't really get anything else. It's really kind of one note. It's $10 though, so. But last week I had a wine that was $13, $13.99, $14, and I didn't have any criticisms about it. I'm just not impressed with it at all. It's not horrible though. It's not a horrible wine. It really is not a horrible wine. But it's not something that I would be like, ooh, I want to taste that wine again. I really, really, really want that wine. The search for a yummy rosé continues. Let's just say that. If you are out, someone's house, restaurant, whatever, and you're having something to eat, you're having a little nosh, little appetizer, or if you're having an entree, you're having full-on dinner. If you are eating something spicy, get a sweet wine like a Riesling. You might even if you really like White Zinfandel, perfect time for White Zinfandel. Really, there's no perfect time for White Zinfandel, but I digress. If you must have a White Zinfandel, if you gotta do it, spicy food is the time to do it. That is my tip of the week. If you are having spicy food, have a sweet wine, something like a Gewürztraminer or a Riesling. Also, there's another wine. It's on the tip of my tongue, and I can't remember the name of it. Any sweet wine will work with a spicy food. Basically, it just counteracts what you're eating. So you put the spicy food in your mouth, all of a sudden, your mouth is going berserk. Your tongue is like, oh my God, so much, so much. You sip the wine. It's like they are just so in love with each other, and they just want to compliment each other and just make sweet love music in your mouth. That sounded really gross. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. It sounded kind of gross, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. You guys are so lucky because this week I have not one, but two SommAllié tips. The first one was the spicy food. Really, I'm telling you, it'll change your life. You literally can eat crazy spicy food, and if you have some sweet wine, you can just keep eating, drinking. You are good to go. You're so welcome. If you have some wine left over, you had a party and you had a couple of different bottles open, and now you have, just this much left in that bottle and that much left in that bottle, and that's all you have. What you can do is get some ice trays, fill up the ice trays with the leftover wine, and pop that in the freezer. And whenever you are making something or a recipe calls for wine, what you can do is grab whatever it is in, if it's rosé, white, red, whatever, pop it out of the ice tray, pop it into your recipe. You now have wine in your recipe, and you have good wine in your recipe. It's not like some $3.99 $2 Chuck wine that, first of all, I don't want to drink it, and I definitely don't want it in my food. You know what I mean? Gross. But so that is my second SommAllié tip of the week. You are so welcome. If you know of a good rosé, let me know. Put it in the comments below, and I will see you next week on SommAllié Sundays. Cheers. Have a great week. Still blood orange. Cheers. Thanks so much for joining me. Please leave a comment and let me know if there's a wine that you would like me to try, or a grape that you would like me to try. I think I want to stick with rosé because this was not a hit. It wasn't an absolute miss, but I feel like we can go further.